Ben Walker said, you mentioned in the early days you bred green tree pythons. Can you discuss green tree python breeding? We have a pair that have bred together, but not since we've had them for over 2 years.
Interesting that they wouldn't breed. They're actually a pretty easy animal to breed, to be honest with you. The harder part with green tree pythons is really hatching them, to be totally honest with you. They're a little bit tricky. There's some tricks to hatching the eggs. Like usually you want to reduce the temperature. So what happens, a lot of people will have a clutch of eggs, and then they'll be all dead in the egg, full term dead in the egg. Full term.
Really?
So you have to, kind of drop the temperatures at the end. A lot of times you count down the days. They do hatch pretty quick, about 52, 54 days. A lot of times cutting the eggs is a good idea to just help them get out and stuff like that. But you have to kind of do a special there. Other than that, they're pretty simple. I would food cycle probably, when you run into the season when they're starting to breed, right around, November, December, January, really hit the female with heavy food, get her feeding. And if you see copulation, it's pretty rare for them not to produce. To be honest with you, I think they're easier to get to lay eggs than even ball pythons in a way.
Really? Huh.
And maybe some of my green tree python people will say I'm an idiot for saying that, and I might be an idiot for saying that, because you got to remember I only bred them when I was young, and when I bred them, everyone that I tried to breed produced eggs, so it was very simple. And now we're trying to breed pickles for the first time in 20 years since I've done it. And it appears that I think she's going to have a clutch of eggs. That being said, maybe I just am lucky. I have no idea, but I think that they appear to be pretty easy to get to breed, pretty easy to get to lay eggs. Hatching the eggs is a little bit of the difficult thing. And there's a ton of stuff online of how you incubate eggs and how to do it. And you can talk to, Bill from Phoenix Reptiles. You can talk to Mark from Texas Chondros.
Yeah.
I mean, all those guys are really good about
great people, sweethearts.
Great people to talk to you about how to do it. So,
Good luck.
you'll be okay.
Damn, son.
Can we rail this in?